It is Joseph R. Wheeler III, artist, founder, and president of the ONYXCON Foundation. Giving y'all another live, chopping it up with my people, my monetization nation. What's up, everybody in the whole wide world? Everybody who gets down with us, respects us, supports us, subscribes. Hit that button right now so you can be included when I say that. Subscribes to us. And no, I'm not at, well, I was about to say I'm not at work. Yes, I am at work. I'm at work for y'all. I'm really just kind of milling around, waiting on an order, doing the side gig stuff, you know. Courier life. But, I just dropped another short. Just dropped another short. Literally just edited it, posted it up. Talking about a new show that's on Amazon that I want y'all to peep out. If you're a gamer, whether you're a gamer or not, if you just like sci-fi, fantasy, stuff like that, you're gonna love this show. But it's a secret level, and if you already know, you know. But it just came out in December, and it's a series, anthology, all about, oh, they smell so good, Christmas trees. Yeah, it smells good. But the show is all about different famous, very popular games and related content that led to the games. Like you got Dungeons and Dragons, you got Unreal Tournament. I think there's one for Warhammer. All I've watched so far is the one for Unreal Tournament, and I was thoroughly impressed. It was really good, really good. I was like, whoa, how did I miss this? But I ain't late. Hell, it did just come out this month. I get tired. I mean, I'm not one of those folks who has every streaming situation and watches every single show or whatever in a certain genre. You know, I mean, I always say, the more of y'all subscribe, the more y'all donate. I will be more on that because I like doing reviews. I like giving y'all reviews of stuff and letting y'all know what's hot. But I can only do it when I got the budget to have all them damn channels. Like, I don't have Hulu. I've had Hulu. It goes in and out. Like, something, I'll give a few months to one, drop another one, keep one that I know I'm gonna watch all the time. Like, Disney just got me in a chokehold because they slick. Disney slick. They got me years ago because they did one of those, you pay for it for the whole year. And I thought, yeah, let me do it that way so I ain't got to be worried about it. But what you don't think about is when they clearly let you know in the fine print, it's going to renew every year. And you're going to forget you had that subscription. And then it's going to hit your account. And you're going to be like, the hell is this? You know? And it happens every single year. I'd be like, damn, I always forget that Disney. And it goes up, you know what I'm saying? It was like 80, now it's like 85 or whatever it is, something crazy. It's going to be about 100 in a minute. And that, I don't like unexpected bills. Really don't. So anyway, but that's another reason why y'all need to subscribe. So I ain't got to even be talking like that. I can just be talking like a big Willie, like a baller, like the rest of y'all. I just want to get like you. You who watching. Everybody online on social media is rich. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to be like y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to be like y'all. So if y'all want to let me join the club while y'all join my club, and we can all be friends and help each other, you know what I'm saying? I'll give y'all the content, and y'all can give us the finances we need to do more content. That's just the way that works. That's the friendship plan right there. That's how that got to go. Show y'all some of this holiday cheer. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna shout out the store. If you know what it is, you know what it is. But just give y'all some of this holiday cheer. You'll probably see a sign in a minute, so you'll know exactly what store it is. But like I said, we don't tend to shout out too many major corporations unless they affect our bottom line. Like, if we a regular shopper with something that gives us great discounts, great customer service, I might shout them out. But for the most part, I'm lips locked on giving too much to these already billionaires when they're gonna get our money anyway. If they want to support us, that's a different story. You want to come on board and be an official sponsor, supporter of ONYXCON. And I've done some of that paperwork before, trying to get folk to make their store an official sponsor and all that kind of thing. But it's way easier said than done. Most of them have extreme requirements and all kind of, you talk about gatekeeping, oh my gosh, they'll tell you in a heartbeat, like, well, you need a few more thousand people. We don't really deal with the demographic you're dealing with. And, they try and talk all around the fact that they don't want to support, especially when it's a straight up black business. I'm just going to be real. Now, some folks, they looking for that, for the little points here and there, and they will support. Like I often say, I love to shout out like Canva. I like Canva because it's like whoever runs it, whoever's doing it, they don't put you through no hell. They have a thing for nonprofits. You can use their best tools on the app for Canva, the graphic design app, and that's how I do all my thumbnails and everything for the for here, for YouTube and for Instagram and stuff, but especially for here. So I love it. It's my favorite app right now. Photoshop was so doggone expensive. And even though I've been using Photoshop all my life since college, and I still respect Photoshop. I'm not dissing Adobe. They definitely a powerhouse in the game. They're gonna always be. But it's overpriced. It keeps going up. It's getting harder and harder to use some of the tools, in my opinion. Stuff that should have been made easier is just getting more complicated because they add more stuff to it, but it doesn't make sense how to use it. So it's more user friendly. And from my natural way of understanding graphic design, I can get busy and do way more in Canva quicker than I could messing around with, Photoshop. Now, eventually I will afford Photoshop again and have it. But actually, you don't even need, like I have another app that, I'm trying to remember the name of that app right now, but I can't even think of the name because I haven't really gotten used to it yet, but it's a drawing tool. It's got some vector element to it. But it's an Adobe program, so it's got elements of Photoshop in it. And in my opinion, it's better because you can do stuff. You can do a lot of the effects that you be trying to do in Photoshop way quicker and easier and more intuitive. It's all about intuitive. The more intuitive an app is, the better. No one wants something that's complicated and cumbersome. And you got to sit down and do a whole bunch of tutorials. Ain't nobody got time for that, man. I want something that. It's pretty simple. If I got general graphic design skills, which I do, I am an artist for real, professional artist, been that all my life. We want to be able to translate the skills we have holding pencil and paper and brush into the digital. And if you can make that intuitive, you got a winner. If you make that cumbersome, if you make it all technical, because what happens, I think a lot of people who are not artists are the ones who design this stuff. So their minds don't even think like how we think. So they give you a whole bunch of mess to go through, stuff that's so unnecessary. I ain't with that. So anyway, like I say, I shout out Canva. That's a good company, good tool. We don't mind shouting out PayPal because, again, they give perks and benefits to nonprofits. Folk who make it easy to do what you're doing. You out here helping the world be a better place, sharing good information, edutainment as we do. Some folk get it, some don't. Ones who do, we don't mind shouting them out. Everybody else, like I'm showing y'all this store right now, but I ain't about to shout them out because they ain't putting no money on our books.